Hey guys, it's Amanda Fisher from AmandaFisherCoaching.com, and welcome back for another episode of Monday Mashup. You can see I am in my gym, power rack back behind me. I just got done swinging 300 kettlebell swings, 330 or something like that, and I'm kind of like, whoo, I'm high and jacked up on life and endorphins and all those good feel-good feelings after you get done with a good, honest set of swings. And I'm here today because I was inspired by something floating around on Facebook, some article I read. No, it wasn't an article. It was actually a, one of those little challenges, a 21-day no sugar challenge that I saw flying around on Facebook, and everybody's jumping in, me, I'm going no sugar for 21 days, I hope I can make it. I'm going to, do this, and telling all their friends about it and whatever. And I have a response to that. And it's actually in the form of, is sugar really that bad for you? And here's kind of what I mean. So, I get and I actually appreciate the thought of wanting to better your nutrition habits, better your relationship with food and feeding yourself and, all that kind of stuff. Totally get it. Love that. I'm all about that. I talk about that all the time, right? I coach that. And so I'm super, super supportive of it. I get a little leery when we go on this bandwagon of, I'm not going to do sugar for 21 days. I'm not going to eat sweets for whatever. I'm quitting drinking pop right now. I am just saying no to ice cream, the whole 9 yards. And it's because it's honestly the kiss of death in my experience coaching clients is when they limit the amount of sugar that they have, or the amount of, fun food that they have, or that kind of thing, or when they nix it completely, not necessarily when they limit it, but when they just say no to it completely. And so I want to talk today about how sugar can actually be I'm going to go there and say it, something healthy for you, okay? And you're already like, oh my God, whatever, Amanda, sugar isn't healthy for me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to talk about sugar in a variety of different forms, okay? So first instance, last night, I tried my first Halo Top ice cream. And if you know what Halo Top ice cream is, it's basically like a low sugar, higher protein, less fat version of ice cream. And I was pretty skeptical about it. I'm not, like, ice cream's not my thing, so it's kind of like, is it really a big deal for me to have ice cream on occasion? That's not Halo Top, that's regular, whatever. Probably not. Just because that's not something that I look forward to eating a lot or daily or multiple times per week or whatever. But I still wanted to give Halo Top a try just because I wanted to see what it was all about. Like, a lot of people talked to me about it, asked me about it, so I was like, I need to try this to kind of get some experience with it, right? So here's the thing. Halo Top in itself, an entire pint, which is 4 half-cup servings, that's, like probably a normal bowl of ice cream if you're going to sit down and go through some ice cream, right? That's the version that I had was 240 calories, 20 grams of protein, not a lot of fat, not a lot of sugar, maybe 50 grams of carbs. So in a way, Halo Top tasted very, very, I actually enjoyed the taste of it. It was vanilla bean, whatever. It was good. It tasted good to me. Would I maybe eat it again? Yeah, I think I actually would, because I liked it. I was actually eating with my daughter, and she was like, Mom, I want some of that. She was having regular ice cream. And she liked it. So I was like, okay, cool. So here's an instance where Halo Top is actually a health food for you, or ice cream is actually a health food for you. If you are eating ice cream 5 days a week, the regular kind, probably a pint, because let's be honest, we know a serving size of ice cream is a half a cup, but I don't know many people that just have a half a cup of ice cream. I don't even know if that's possible, or why would you even do that to yourself? But it's probably about half of the caloric cost of a regular bowl of ice cream, Halo Top is. So if you're doing that 5 days a week, that might be a way to manage your ice cream intake, right? And manage your caloric intake. It also might be a way to start investigating, do you really want to be eating ice cream 5 days a week? But in this instance, Halo Top in itself, or ice cream in itself, might be a little bit of a health food, right? Diet Coke and regular Coke, or for pop drinkers, how is pop a health food? For somebody wanting to improve their body composition, their health, their, whatever, and they're drinking 3 regular Cokes a day, Diet Coke probably becomes a health food in their instance, right? Because switching from regular pop to Diet Coke takes away about, I don't even know what a pop is, 150 calories, lots of sugar. So for 450 calories less a day, you're still getting the thing that you look forward to every day, that carbonation and that taste, without the sugar, without the calories. We can argue till we're blue in the face about whether or not diet pop is healthy for you. And, everybody's like, lab rats die from it and whatever, but lab rats are smaller than humans, and in a moderate amount, which I would say is less than 3 cans a day, I don't think we have too many things to worry about. In that instance, is Diet Coke a health food for you? I would argue yes. It's inching you down, getting you less of a few things that you don't need right now, and getting you towards the things that you want. Maybe cleaning up the pop habit overall, that kind of thing. Peanut butter eggs were my thing for a long time, and there was many, many years of my life where I did not have a moderate approach or a moderate relationship at all with Reese's peanut butter eggs. I ate the full-size version, which is probably like 200 calories, something like that. And let's not kid ourselves, I wasn't eating just one. I was eating 2 or 3 because they are delicious, but they don't take that long to eat and enjoy, and they're highly tasteful, so you want to eat more, right? So, I actually cut my peanut butter egg habit back to a couple days a week, and people would still see me eating peanut butter eggs, and they're like, you coach nutrition, like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, dude, I went from eating like 10 of these a week to eating 1 or 2. Like, this is still okay. This is like a health food in my opinion. My relationship with this is healthy. That's a good thing. And eating 1 or 2 a week is actually keeping me from eating 25 a week by depriving myself of them for 6 days, and on the 7th day going hog wild, right? So you have to take the whole picture into account when we just make this blanket statement like sugar is bad for you, cut out sugar, let's do a 21-day sugar detox. It's kind of bullshit. Like, don't kid yourself about that being healthy. It's not healthy, because on the 22nd day, we know what these detoxers are doing, if they even make it to the 22nd day, right? They are like glorifying sugar and can't wait to binge eat the shit out of it. And that ain't a healthy mindset or a healthy relationship to food. Hell no, it's not healthy. So take a step back. When we look at all these blanket statements like carbs are bad, sugar is awful, sugar, kills, or Diet Coke kills lab rats, ice cream is the death of us. I'm trying to think of all the other ones that I hear. Take a step back. Look at yourself holistically in that picture. Is the use of that food going to help you manage getting a whole bunch of other healthy things into your life, just to save yourself, or just to enjoy that thing once or twice during the week, but that helps you eat healthier, for the rest of the week? Is that going to help you manage getting down from eating 20 of those things every day or every week to 1 or 2 of those things every day or every week? I mean, that's a big deal. So avoid the blanket statements. Sugar itself is not bad. It's not going to kill you. There is sugar in almost everything, traces of it for sure. And let's just get off this bandwagon of bad, bad, bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Everything in smaller amounts is absolutely, it fits. It really does fit in your life. One more context that has nothing to do with sugar, but has everything to do with this whole principle that I'm trying to talk about, is I have a client of mine who I just adore. Her, she's been through the ringer with fitness, with a fitness relationship that was maybe not so healthy. She's been through the ringer with nutrition, with a relationship to her eating that was not so healthy. And once upon a time, she visited a nutritionist that basically said, enjoy lots of salads, just don't use traditional salad dressing. You need just use olive oil and vinegar as a dressing to your salad. You know what? This client for like years quit eating salads. How dumb is that, to make that blanket statement that all salad dressings are bad? This client quit eating this powerhouse meal of vitamins, minerals, stuff, awesome stuff that was literally keeping her healthy, just because she couldn't use a tablespoon or 2 of regular salad dressing. She had to put olive oil and vinegar on it. Holy hell, I don't use olive oil and vinegar salad dressing. I love salads. I use a tablespoon or 2 of jalapeno ranch that has probably high fructose corn syrup in it. But for 200 calories or less of salad dressing, I am getting this massive meal of, you know, some sort of lean protein, all of these greens and other vegetables, and some other good stuff. And the trade-off to that 200 calories is absolutely worth it in my book for the other stuff, the awesome stuff that I'm getting. So again, I urge you to take a step back when you hear those blanket statements, or once you want to say those blanket statements, or when you catch yourself saying those blanket statements. Turn it around, look at yourself holistically. One final piece and I'm gonna let you guys go. I have another nutrition client right now who we are working on improving her nutrition habits, but we're also working on weight loss. And this client in particular struggles with, you know, foods that are in her pantry. She feels like once she starts eating them, let's say Oreos, for example, once she starts eating them, she can't stop. So over the past week, we, you know, kind of helped her. We're like trying to get some nutritious meals, well-rounded meals put together for her, about 3 per day, trying to figure out that sweet spot of her intake. But I also gave her this week a 200 calorie fun shit food balance, or basically allowance. So eating those meals, the ones that she knows will sustain her, will make her feel good, will give her energy and whatnot. And I also gave her 200 calories to do with whatever the hell she wants during the day. And she came back after a week and reported, you know, it was really nice to know I could have these things, and that just because I had them doesn't mean that I derailed everything else that I did during the day. I was allowed to eat them. They were good. I enjoyed them. And then it was over. There wasn't the dramatics of, I had 2 Oreos. Now, you know, my healthy lunch and my healthy breakfast and my healthy dinner are all completely down the drain because I ate those Oreos. It's just not the case. So take a step back. Let's get away from this is bad to how can we do a little bit of this because we know we want to eat it, but make it work in the overall picture. Let's get away from blanket statements. They're just not helpful. They don't even mean anything. You know, it's just a way for, you know, social media and basically like big diet and big fitness to make you want to buy more of their shit. And that's kind of a problem, right? So that's all I have for you today. Look at yourself holistically. Look at your choices holistically. Unsubscribe to all that shit that tells you that one thing is bad, because it's just stupid, okay? You guys have a happy Monday. Rock your life. Give me some comments on this because I know it's probably going to piss a couple of you off, and some of you it's going to empower. So there's probably not a lot of middle ground in there, okay? And for some of you, it's probably making you pretty nervous. So you guys have a happy Monday. See you next week.